Hello! In this video I'm gonna share my thoughts about my Mamba character I have been playing, as well as showcasing some gameplay with it. This is not my character per se, I haven't come up with this build. All the credit goes to John Roan and his Viper Strike of the Mamba character. This is where I drew inspiration, that basically, well, stole the build. So this is one of the smoother builds I've played. In essence, the gameplay is very similar to the Blight of Contagion, but is one button and much better single target. We are spreading the poison with the help of Binus Kitchen Knife, and the damage comes from the Viper Strike of Mamba itself, which has crazy 260% damage with poison. However, there is a line where we cannot inflict poison on poisoned enemies. This is further scaled by a lot of medium cluster jewels with low tolerance, which poisons you inflict on poison deal 300% increased damage, and we are always inflicting poisons on non-poisoned enemies due to the Viper Strike of Mamba restriction. Binus Kitchen Knife also bypasses this restriction with the line on killing a poisoned enemy, enemies within 3 meters are poisoned, which in combination with Hateful Accuser that gives us Penance Mark, which is a mark skill that we cast, for example, on the boss, and when hitting the boss, a few phantasms that are enemies to us are gonna spawn. We are then killing them with Viper Strike of Mamba, proliferating poison onto the boss, thus opening up the possibility of stacking poison stacks with the Mamba. Now for the interesting part, the map. I'm running a pack size heavy map with 2 Abyss Scarabs, 2 Abyss Scarabs of Multitude, and Beyond Scarab of Resurgence. Applied to the Jungle Valley, my favorite layout. Also, the Abyss is cracked this league. People were complaining about no loot, but I haven't noticed it. So, without further ado, let's see some gameplay. If you can call that speed. What do I have here? Yep, well, let's click all the elders. Whoa. Single targets can definitely use some work, but I think I can about triple the damage from this point because my gear is not that great. Oops! Unfortunately, as of now, the character has some glaring issues. I mean, evidently, I'm running maps that my character defensively is not up to standard, so that means I'm dying a lot and sort of utilizing the portal defense. On the flip side, the mob clear is one of the best I have played. It even surpasses the Light of Contagion, which is on itself a mob clear calamity monster, however you wanna call it. And the strat I'm running is Abyss Beyond Boss, which relies on heavy pack density of an Abyss encounters to summon a lot of Beyond monsters, and with the Beyond Scarab Resurgence summon 3 bosses that oftentimes will drop 10 to 12 orbs of fusing that are like third of a div each. But Abyss itself kind of produces a lot of ground loot. This build has a lot of room to invest to and to grow. Like I think I can easily triple my defenses, triple my damage. However, it will come at a price. The price being probably Mage Blood when I find the time to farm it. Meanwhile, I'm probably gonna be running this strategy or a stack deck strategy. They both work really well because of poison proliferation. I have started this character as a poisonous concoction of bouncing, and that was my character up to the Atlas completion. I have swapped to this version of the build, the Viper Strike, once I have farmed enough currency to get Binus Kitchen enough, Essential Sanguis. 3 clusters with low tolerance, and Whisper of the Infinity. Before that point, I wouldn't recommend swapping, and I mean, yeah. Would I recommend this build? Probably, yeah, if you don't mind the initial 6 portal defense invest, gameplay, until you invest like maybe half a mirror into the character, then yeah, it's great. I personally really enjoy playing it. Also, it is very good at the current league mechanic, Curse of the Outflame Voyages, because they're so heavy packed with mobs. It is crazy. Like, you place the lantern, you right click, everything dies. I don't think I have much more to say. Hopefully the gameplay you have seen so far has provided you with some information as well as some dopamine hits. I sure as hell have gotten some dopamine hits just by watching this occur. Well, that's pretty much it. Nothing but a small showcase, just because I saw many people curious about this build in this league, and some also, to my surprise, were interested in seeing what I'm doing. So there you go. Nice one. Cheers.